What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank everybody for checking out Kwame Do Drop In. Thank my 9 to 15 subscribers. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Yo, you know what's been going on. I want to talk about this Stephen A. Smith and this LeBron James little thing going on. You know, LeBron James went on Pat McAfee's show, the ex kicker from the NFL, and he had something smart to say. As the ladies may say, he threw some shade on Stephen A. Smith. All you guys in the basketball world, what y'all think about that? I think he was a little weak for not going on Stephen A. Smith's show or calling him to confront him. We'll talk about it, but I want you guys to check out this recording. Thank you.
Right now.
Oh yeah, we're watching it.
Yep.
We're all.
Oh yeah.
We're all. You're seeing it as well.
No, he literally, it started off with, I didn't want to address it.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't want to address it. I wasn't going to address it. But since the video came out, I feel the need to address it.
You would be not to talk about it.
Are you kidding me? If there's one person that couldn't wait to the video to drop so you could address it, it's your ass. Like, seriously, it's, and like another, he completely like missed the whole point. The whole point. Never would I ever not allow people to talk about the sport, criticize players about what they do on the court. That is your job, to criticize or to, be in a position where, okay, if a guy's not performing, that is all part of the game. That's all part of the game. But when you take it and you get personal with it, it's my job to not only protect my damn household, but protect the players. And I think a lot of the media, including him, and I know he's gonna be happy as hell. He's gonna be smiling from ear to ear when he hears me talking about him again. Oh my God, he's gonna get home and grab some ice cream out of the fucking freezer and sit in his chair and his tiny whiteies on the couch.
I hope at some point you two do get a chance.
Yeah,
but you're right.
Dude, relax, bro. Relax. Seriously.
What's up, Do Drop Inners? What's up? I'm back with a question. So LeBron said it's up to him to protect his team and his family. So I want to ask you, who are he protecting and what are he protecting them from? Is he protecting his son from when Stephen A. Smith said, LeBron, it's your fault that your son got all of this coming to him? And what I mean by all of this, all of his critiquing. Because LeBron opened his mouth and said, my son can play in the league today. My son is better than the NBA players in the league today. LeBron, is that what you're afraid of, or is that what you're angry about, or that's what you're mad about? I don't know who's telling the truth. You or Stephen A. Smith. But Stephen A. Smith said you confronted him about your son, about critiquing your son. But you said you don't care about critiquing someone. So somebody, I'm gonna get in the middle of this truth or this lie. LeBron, I think you or your son can't handle the negative comments that's coming you in his way. Thank you. I'm going to play a little snippet of what Stephen A. Smith say. Sit back, droppers. Thank you for checking it out.
Talking to me about questioning him as a father. Come on, y'all. I mean, it's got to a point where this LeBron sensitivity is just beyond the pale. You call him the second best player in the history of the game. You're insulting him because you said he's not the GOAT. You're saying that at age 40, we've never seen anybody do what he does, but pointing out at times how he may not have hustled back on defense in a key pivotal moment, and that's a problem. You give him all the praise in the world when he drops 40, but he has a bad night, and you say he had a bad night and you're hating. It's ridiculous. But never before has it been more ridiculous than it is right now, because the reality is that we got to be real about what we're seeing when we talk about Bronny James. I am not a person that had a problem with Bronny James. being on the court for the season opener with LeBron James. That was a phenomenal moment to see a father on the court with his son who has NBA aspirations playing together for the first time in NBA history. The Griffeys in baseball, Ken Griffey Sr. and Jr. were in attendance for it. It was a special moment. My position has always been that should have been the only moment we saw Bronny James in a Lakers uniform this season because he's not ready. I'm not here to tell you that he won't be ready. I'm not here to tell you that he won't be an NBA player. I'm not here to tell you that he should give up his dreams and his aspirations. I think the kid's got potential. I think the kid will be in the NBA one day. I watched him in the G League doing his thing. I think he's going to be fine eventually. But that's not the case yet. And because it's not the case yet, and then you see some of these numbers, I do find myself looking at LeBron James instead of Bronny James. Because LeBron is the basketball savant. LeBron is one of the top 2 greatest players in the history of the game. LeBron has forgotten more basketball than most people would know. So no matter what we think about Bronny, he knows more. But you see what you see. Bronny James has played in 13 NBA games. Ladies and gentlemen, he's averaging 0.3 points, 0.3 assists, and 0.4 rebounds. He shot 1 for 16 from the field in his NBA career and 0 for 7 from three-point range. And he's playing in the first quarter of an NBA game? Really? And everybody wants to look at it and LeBron has nothing to do with that. He didn't tell JJ Redick to put him in the game. I get all that. But come on. I'm not being cruel to Bronny. I'm looking out. Do you want it this way, LeBron? Do you want it this way, Rich Paul? Do you want it this way? He can't go into the G League and average 20, 25 and stay there until he's ready? Because he's LeBron's son, you know how they're going to judge him. And before anybody wants to jump on me, remember, I never saw Bronny James play until he showed up in the NBA.
Hey, Dew Droppers, Kwame Dew Drop In. Thank you guys for sitting here. Now listen to that. Stephen A. Smith was critiquing his play. LeBron James said it's his job to protect his team and his family. So did he protect some of his teams that he played with in the Lakers? Like Anthony Davis? Did he protect Anthony Davis before he got traded? Was he protecting Kyrie when Kyrie was with him? Or is he protecting his son because his son is not better than the NBA players in the league today? Let me read off a couple of names to you guys. Brandon Williams, 28 points. Bryce McGowan averaged 27 points. J.D. Davis averaged 26 points. Josh Christopher averaged 26 points. J.J. Warren averaged 25 points. These are the top 5 scorers in the NBA G League. LeBron James' name is nowhere to be found. Now, why don't you guys put a pin in that? What is his son leading in what stats? It's not rebounds. It's not assisting. It's not scoring. And he's not playing defense. So, no, what LeBron is doing does not mean that, what Bronny James is doing, does not mean that he deserves to be in the league today. It does not. It means he's taking advantage of his opportunity, the special privilege that he got off of his last name, James. Yo, put some pressure on that thumbs icon. If you like my content, share it. Thank you for checking out Kwame Do Drop In.